Eco-friendly practices of clean eating and recycling have been growing over the past few years, and one place you can see evidence of the trend is the earthworm business. And SNN's Grant Boxleitner has more.
Sarasota resident Alex Boudreau started using earthworms for composting 20 years ago.
A lot of the table scraps that we put into our trash cans eventually get diverted to the landfills and are filling up landfills.
And he's been feeding these worms table scraps ever since, a move he says is his part of helping the environment.
We take anything that's vegetable based, pasta goes in, anything that we don't eat or scraps from trimming vegetables.
He says keeping the worm bed is simple and does wonders for his homegrown vegetables.
They'll do it with no smell, there's no noise, and the byproduct from it is really great soil for your garden.
And earthworm composting on a much larger scale is taking place at Orange Blossom Community Garden, just a few blocks away. The earthworms here even get food waste from a local restaurant. Garden volunteer Barbara Powell-Harris hopes many more residents will get into the worm business.
It would make a huge difference if just 10% of the households started to, or 10% of the businesses and institutions started to compost their waste rather than truck it to the landfill.
Sean Moore of Greenleaf Worm Farm in Port Charlotte says business is growing as more people become aware of what they eat.
Things are increasing as far as natural foods, organics, what have you. And you can see it in the advertisements, you can see it in the media.
Boudreau, meanwhile, plans to keep reaping the benefits of these worms.
It makes me feel good to be able to take our kitchen scraps, divert them from the landfill, put them out here.
Reporting in Sarasota, Grant Boxleitner, SNN Suncoast News Network.
About 23 tons of food waste are processed each year through the worm beds at the community garden, but environmental leaders say more participation is needed for it to make a real impact on landfills.